Good morning, YouTubers, family, and friends. This is Edward coming to you from the Golden Palace Swimming Pool in the deep jungle of northwestern Mindanao Island in the Philippines. And John's taking his morning swim this morning. And I'm just sitting poolside here, drinking my morning cup of tea. Very delicious. And as you can see, another gorgeous day this August. It's the summertime. It's fiesta, and the girls are gonna go to the carnival tonight. And right now it's almost 8 o'clock in the morning, 82 degrees on the 11th of August. And today's a big day. I've been waiting for 9 or 10 months for the power company to get through all their requirements between the municipality and the power company for the net metering process, for them to come out and install my meter. So they're supposed to be here today. Who knows when it'll happen or if it even happens, but this is scheduled for today to happen. So they will be coming here and they will be installing the export meter right here where this temporary breaker is. So that's where the export meter will go. That's my import meter. That meter's power coming from the grid into my property. The export meter would be right here, like I say, and that will meter all the power I produce, solar, and then that meter will register all the power going back to the grid. And then they'll have to take their readings and input it into the new process for them to be able to give me my credits for the power I give back to the grid. Those credits accumulate all year long until December 31st. Then if I have any credits left over, which the key for me is to use all my credits, use them or sell them, because if I don't, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's the rule, and that's unacceptable to me, and I wanted to fight it, but through a lot of legal inquiry, I just wasn't able to do that. Was not able to do that because all the laws were rigged. So rigged against the solar producers. So I didn't have a choice. The best I can do is have a zero bill. Here's Papa. He's planting all these beans and vegetables back here. They're growing like crazy. A couple more weeks. Morning, Papa. Morning. So yeah, all these here are beans. We got okra over there, and I don't know what else he planted here. All kinds of stuff, I imagine. So they look good. They're growing. Looks good, Papa. Yeah, okra. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it looks good. So anyways, I'm just waiting around here until the power guys show up. And then when they show up, I have to do a couple things. I got to remove this temporary line, these temporary wires right here that was used for the limiter. so I can maximize my own power usage for my solar and not let it go to the grid. It's called a limiter. So I'll have to remove that once they disconnect all the power and they're installing the meter. Then I'll disconnect those lines, and then when we come back on with power, then I have to go into the menu on the 3 inverters and just change the menu to turn off the limiter. And then there's one other parameter in there I have to increase that the power company requires that I increase it, which is another ridiculous requirement. Hopefully they won't mention it, but they probably will. So they'll probably make me change it in front of their eyes, but I don't know. It's the parameter is when there's a blackout and the power comes back on, they want my solar system to delay for 15 minutes before I can start exporting back to the grid again. And right now it's 1 minute after a power outage where I can start using my power. You know, there's a self-check system, and then the inverters start producing power so I can use it within 1 minute after a blackout. Well, they want that increased to 15 minutes. It's just ridiculous. So that means that's another 15 minutes that I'm losing money if there's a blackout before I can start exporting to the grid again. And they say, oh, it's for safety reasons. So that's such bull crap. It's not no safety reasons. And the thing is, every power company in every province is different. In Dumaguete, I think it's Negros Occidental is their province there. They require 10 minutes, but yet the power company here is requiring 15 minutes. It's just ridiculous. Anyway. Hopefully I won't be able to, or I won't have to change that, but I'm sure they're gonna force me. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just roll up that temporary line, and I'll just keep it on standby in this area just in case this thing goes awry in the future, so I'll have to reinstall this stuff. But it's real easy to do. Like I say, this is my 4th solar system, so I'm well versed in what I need to do. If you're not an electrician, or if you don't have a knowledge of it, don't mess with electricity, because you're going to get yourself zapped. And meaning zapped, I mean you could get even killed, right? So unless you got to be very confident in yourself, your abilities. Otherwise, don't mess with it. You don't want to get killed. Anyway, beautiful day here. Can't beat it. Philippines is the only free place left on the planet. And that's the truth. That's the absolute, honest to God's truth. The only real free place left as far as a location where man's laws don't tear down God's laws to the point where your family could easily be destroyed. Because why? No divorce in the Philippines. I'm going to say that in every single one of my videos, because you can't say it enough of how that can preserve you and your family's future. I don't care what mistakes or what should I say, lack of good decisions that you and your spouse make, or you both have your strengths and your weaknesses, but you know what? That's why you're shackled together forever, because there's no way out, and you have to make an absolute effort to forgive each other and to understand each other and to move forward with each other. Because why? Because you love each other and you love God, mainly God. It's a triangle, right? God is at the top, And then you guys are connected to God. You're the bottom points of a triangle. God's the top point. And that's what it's all about right there. I'm telling you, there's nothing in this earth that's more important than that. Preserving everything, right? Everything you work for your entire life can be preserved if your marriage always stays good. And you know what? Sure, a person could go completely crazy and go off with other men or women and just completely go off the deep end. But then that would cause complete abandonment and insanity, really, for the person that does that. So, but at least you would be preserved, because the person that would do that would get nothing, because they would abandon, and the person that abandons gets nothing. That's the way it is in the Philippines. So you just stay together, work it out. I guarantee you the love and relationships is up and down, just like everything else. Every cycle in this whole entire world is up and down. And you're gonna work it out, and you married the person because you loved them to begin with, duh. So how can you fall out of love? That's all crap. That's all Satan trying to destroy your life. So really, it's all up here. And you know what? Learn before you even get into a marriage. You know what? This is gonna last forever. And have that strength in your heart to know that, hey, this marriage is forever, blah, blah, blah. You're going to go through ups and downs, and that's just part of life. So anyways, I love you guys really, and I really hope that you have a great day and a great future. And really the only way you can have a secure future that you know it's not going to fail is come to the Philippines, because no divorce. Love you. God bless you. Amen.